Hello everybody, I'd like to do a review on two knives that I have that I like and I dislike. About both knives, I'll be talking about which one's better for everyday carry, which one's good for everyday use. I'll go into that. One's an automatic, one's a manual, and the automatic I have is the Pagan, which is quite similar to the Infidel. It's just a little bit cheaper, but it's the same mechanics inside, same everything. It's just the cover outside is a little bit smoother, as you'll see in the video. The other one I have is the SOCP folder manual. As you can tell, they're both black box Benchmade, which means for tactical police. But there's one I like to use every day. It's a lot more user friendly for everyday use. They're both great to carry every day. But okay, let's get into the unboxing. Let's do the automatic first. So when you get the Pagan, it comes in a nice sheath with a MOLLE attachment, and it comes from the box like this. So it's got a nice clip, pocket clip, deep carry pocket clip. As you can see, it's smooth. I used this a lot for a while, carried it for a long time. So it's got a little bit of scratches on it, but as you can see, it's a pretty long, hefty knife, dual edge, dagger style. For an automatic, it's real nice. So now let's get to the other one, the manual. So the manual comes with a nice Benchmade little sock, and it comes with tools and Loctite to and a separate clip, pocket clip. But I prefer to use the deeper, longer pocket clip. It's easier for me to get my hand around to get out of my pocket faster. Anyway, this one is lighter. Now it's a flipper, and there's two ways you can do this. You can use the thumb stud, which a thumb plate, I guess, to open it. This has got the axis lock, so that's how you close it. You can use the axis lock to open it, close it. Now, what's important to me when I look for a knife is I want a one-hand operation. I like to use it for fishing. If you're cutting line and having the fishing rod in one hand and you can't use two hands to open and close, my main purpose for any knife is to have a one-hand operation. So as far as everyday use, I really like the SOCP because it has a thicker blade. It's one-sided. I can really get my thumb on there if I need to cut anything heavy. I don't have to worry about the other side as I do on the automatic. You have two sides, so the only thumb placement I have is on the handle itself. As far as practicality, it's good for one thing: stabbing, cutting, but there's not much heavy use with it because of the dual side. The thinner blade, it's you can't really get any pressure on it, and it's more for stabbing and not so much cutting. This one is more for everyday use. I can stab, I can cut if I need to cut something down, shave something off. This is more for that ability. I do like the handle. It's a carbon fiber infused handle. It's got plates in there, so it's really strong. It feels good. It's lighter than the automatic. The blade is quite a bit, as you can see, the knife to the blade is quite a bit longer. It's a little thicker. Like I said, seems to got more real estate if you need it. And if you need more distance, you got distance. I'm left-handed, so it's very important to me to have locations for the left hand, which this has tip up or tip down on either side. You can change the clip. You can put the smaller pocket clip on there, but I do like the longer one better. It's non-slip, so if your hand does get wet, you can tell this is not going to go anywhere in your hand. I've got total control all the time. Now, the access lock is going to be quite a bit cheaper than the automatic. Although the automatic has a cool factor, that's okay. I mean, you pay a little bit more for the cool factor, and it is quick, but I do every day have preferred to carry the SOCP a whole lot more because of what I'm going to use it for. Both of them serve same purpose. This one is limited. This one's got a little bit more, but I do like the handle on this one, the comfort, the length. So I've got quite a bit extra on there. Also, it's quite a bit lighter than this. It's not so thick. As you can see, it's not so thick as the other one, as the automatic. Great knife, automatic, but limited to what everyday use. And everyday use, I mean every day, for a lot of, cutting, shaving. This one is my favorite, and I do like the action on it. It's quick. It's fun to play with. As far as the fidget, this is also fun. It's got the sound, the cool, it's fun to play with. But as far as use, this is my choice. This is the one I would recommend. It's, like I said, it's half price. I don't even know if you can even find these anymore. These have been discontinued. But this, I think I paid, I don't know what I paid. I think I paid $290 for the automatic and $160 for the manual. But I do like how the manual works really well, fits in my pocket. You won't even know it. It's not really, when it's closed, the length really doesn't make a difference in the pocket. You don't even notice it. This one's a little chunky, a little heavy. You feel it, you know it's there. It's thicker, so you know when you put your hand in your pocket to get something out, that's in there. This one is thinner, it's lighter. You don't know it's there, but you do notice when you put your hand in your pocket, it's a little abrasive because of the cuts, the grips, which Doesn't bother me at all. I'd rather have that than a smooth knife anyway, because I got a feeling that if my hand gets wet, you get blood on it or something, you're gonna have slipping problem. This jimping on here on the side, really very minimal. It doesn't really catch my thumb like this does. This really catches it more, and it stops my push more than the jimping on this. I don't know if you could see that. Very minimal jimping. It's okay. You do have a stop here, but if I had my choice and my recommendation for everyday use, as I do use it a lot every day for multiple things, I'm gonna go with the manual. That's my review. That's my opinion. See them side by side. You can really see the length difference. I like the real estate that offers on the manual. Although this is a bigger knife also, but compared to this, it's a little bit more. So it's a little, I like it a little bit. I like to have that little distance if I need that distance in length. That my choice would be the manual over the automatic. So if you're looking for a good Benchmade knife, guaranteed for life, as long as you own it, they'll help you, take care of it, they'll sharpen it for free. I would recommend saving some money and not getting an expensive automatic like this with dagger style. You're gonna find that that's gonna be a hindrance, or an accident just waiting to happen. I would recommend the manual for multiple things. Plus, oh, I didn't show you this. It also has a little glass breaker, which I'm not a big fan of glass breakers, but as you can tell, I don't like the big sticky out, like some other knife makers that make that big knob on the end breaker. But this doesn't really get in the way. It doesn't really, affect anything. It's not bulky. It's not super sharp, but it'll break glass, which is a big factor for me. I don't like the big knobs, the big glass breakers. They stick out, they hang up, you'll snag things on it, you'll poke yourself. I just don't like them. Really don't ever use a glass breaker. When's the last time anybody's ever used a glass breaker? Anyway, so if you're looking for a great lifetime knife that's durable, it's gonna last, multiple use, I would go with the SOCP folder. It's 39.1 BK. I really like this knife a lot, and I carry it a lot more than I do the automatic. Automatic has a purpose, but it's a very limited purpose. Anyway, that's my review. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below, and I'll get with you as soon as I can. Answer all your questions if you have them. All right, well, Benchmade. Thanks, everybody.